Hello and welcome back to With Joy, Aileen. This video is on a meditation to meet your inner critic. Oftentimes we try to minimize our inner critic, and what I find more helpful is understanding what it's trying to protect us from. At the end of the day, your inner critic is trying to keep you safe from something, whether it's being judged, rejected, abandoned, etc. And so if we can meet our inner critic and understand it, we're able to give ourselves more compassion and awareness to what it's trying to protect us from. So, if you can, please come into a comfortable seat or lay down and soften your shoulders. And when you feel comfortable, and if you feel comfortable, you can slowly close your eyes or soften your gaze. And take a slow, deep breath in through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Again, inhale and exhale. Maybe letting your shoulders drop. Maybe letting your tongue separate from the roof of your mouth. Maybe letting your body soften just a little bit more. There's nowhere you need to go and nothing you need to do in this moment, but just be here. Bringing more awareness into your body. Notice where you're sitting. Notice the weight of your body being supported beneath you. Notice your breath without trying to change it. And just begin to settle. Now I want you to imagine yourself in a room, a safe, quiet room. It could be somewhere familiar or somewhere completely new. Just notice what this space feels like. The lighting, the energy, the atmosphere. This is your space, and you are safe here. And now in this room, imagine your inner critic takes form. Instead of it being a voice inside of your head, it's now something outside of you, sitting across from you. Take your time here. What does it look like? Is it a version of you or something else entirely? Notice its posture, its expression. What energy does it carry? Now begin to notice the tone of the inner critic. If it were to speak, how would it sound? Is it harsh, urgent, cold, protective, familiar? You don't need to change it. Just observe. And just gently remind yourself, this is something you experience, but it is not all of you. You are the one observing, and you are the one aware. And now, with a little curiosity, I want you to ask this part of you, what are you trying to protect me from? Take your time. You don't have to force an answer. And just listen. If it feels right, you can ask, what are you afraid would happen if you didn't show up this way? And just notice what comes up. Maybe it's an image, maybe words, maybe feelings. And now, gently ask, where did you learn this? When did you first start protecting me like this? And let whatever arises, arise. And as you look at this part of you, see if you can soften just a little. Because even if the way it shows up is painful, there is a part of it that is trying to keep you safe. You don't have to agree with it. You don't have to keep it in control. But you can acknowledge it. And now, from your aware self, you can gently let this part know, I see you. I understand what you're trying to do. But I don't need you to lead anymore. I am safe. And notice what shifts, if anything. Maybe the energy changes. Maybe it softens. Or maybe it stays the exact same. All of it is okay. And slowly, you can start to bring your awareness back, gently wiggling your fingers, wiggling your toes, and bringing your awareness back into the room. You can slowly open your eyes. And before you rush off, notice how you feel. And know that that wasn't easy. And to sit with yourself instead of avoid yourself is where real change happens. And so the goal isn't to fix yourself. The goal is to give yourself more grace by understanding what your inner critic is trying to tell you, what it's trying to protect you from, and lovingly deciding to choose differently. And it's something I still, to this day, to this minute, deal with. my inner critic. And in some spaces recently, it's been really loud. And so my goal isn't to try to fix it. My goal is to try to understand it so I can lovingly release it. And not understand it in an intellectual level, but understand it emotionally. How does it feel in my body? What is it trying to protect me from? Why is it trying to keep me safe? Where do I not feel safe? Those are the questions that can reframe your understanding and lovingly decide to lead with more grace, more compassion, and interrupt it in the moment. And having that awareness is profoundly key. A lot of people are not even aware that they have an inner critic or think that it's normal or that that's just how they are. But just how you've created the habit of learning to listen to your inner critic and living and operating from that space, you can also form a new habit of living and operating from a place of love and compassion. It is possible. It's not easy. It doesn't happen overnight. I'm still a work in progress, but it can happen. It is possible. And so if this resonated with you, know that you can come back to this meditation at any time. And if you feel compelled, please comment what came up for you. I know this is a powerful meditation, but so is your inner critic. So here we are, and I'll be back with more videos on how to love yourself more deeply so that you can actually experience more joy. Bye.